Hi, boys and girls. I'm back today with another book from my favorite author, Robert Munsch. He's the same author who did the story Stephanie's Ponytail that I read the other day. The only thing I want you to do a little different this time after you listen to the story is maybe to draw me a picture or write a few sentences to tell me about the time you lost your first tooth, how it happened, who pulled it, did you pull it yourself, did it just come out on its own? Or if you haven't lost a tooth yet, when you think you might lose your first tooth, or who you think might pull it if you do lose it. Or even draw me a picture of a teeth pulling machine that parents could use that would not hurt. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Something that's invented that could pull teeth when they're loose and it wouldn't hurt. That could make some money. So here's today's story. It's called Andrew's Loose Tooth by Robert Munsch, illustrated by Michael Marchenko. When Andrew came downstairs, there were 3 big red apples in the middle of the table. And even though he had a loose tooth, he decided to eat an apple. So he reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, and took a bite and yelled, "Yow! Mommy, Mommy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much I can't even eat my apple." Andrew's mother opened up his mouth and looked inside. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's a loose tooth. I know what to do. She took hold of the tooth with both hands and pulled as hard as she could. But the tooth did not come out. "Oh, Andrew," she said, "I just can't get that tooth out. Why don't you try another apple? That might make your tooth come out." So Andrew reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite and yelled, "Yow! Daddy, Daddy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much I can't even eat my apple." So Andrew's father opened up his mouth and looked inside. "Ooh, ooh," he said, "it's a loose tooth. I know what to do." I wonder what he's going to do. He got a big pair of pliers and took hold of Andrew's tooth. Then he put his foot on Andrew's nose and pulled as hard as he could, but the tooth did not come out. "Oh, Andrew," he said, "this tooth is stuck. Why don't you try another apple? That will make your tooth come out." Did you see the pliers? They're trashed. Maybe that tooth isn't ready to come out. So Andrew reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite, and yelled, "Yow! Mommy, Daddy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much I can't even eat my apple." So they called a dentist. Smart. The dentist came in a shiny black car. He opened up Andrew's mouth, looked inside, and said, "Ooh, ooh, it's a loose tooth. I know what to do." Wonder if your dentist has a tooth like that. I don't know what Dr. Gronevel drives, because he's my dentist. I don't know if he has a shiny black car like that. He got a big, long rope and tied one end to Andrew's tooth. Andrew said, "I know what you're going to do. You're going to tie the end of that rope to the door, and then you're going to slam the door." "No," said the dentist. "I'm going to tie it to my car." What they're going to do. He tied the other end of the rope to his car and drove away as fast as he could. When he got to the end of the rope, his whole car fell apart. The dentist stood there holding just the steering wheel. I don't know about you, but I don't think that tooth is ready to come out. Then Andrew's mother and his father and the dentist all said, Andrew, that tooth will not come out. You just can't eat your breakfast. Andrew sat out in the front yard looking very sad. His best friend, Louis, came along and said, Andrew, what's the matter? Andrew, my mother can't get this tooth out. My father can't get this tooth out. The dentist can't get this tooth out. And I can't eat my breakfast. Ooh, said Louis. I know what to do. What do you think he's going to do? Any predictions? Oh, wait a sec. Louis went into Andrew's house and called the Tooth Fairy on the phone. That's a smart idea. The Tooth Fairy roared up right away on a large motorcycle. Andrew looked at the Tooth Fairy and said, if you think you're going to use that motorcycle to pull my tooth out, you are nuts. What do you think I am? Said the Tooth Fairy. A dentist? She pulled Andrew's tooth with one hand, and the tooth did not come out. She pulled Andrew's tooth with two hands, and the tooth did not come out. She got a large hammer off her motorcycle and clanged Andrew's loose tooth. The hammer broke in two pieces, and the tooth still did not come out. Incredible, said the Tooth Fairy. This is the first tooth ever that I can't pull out. I guess you just can't eat your breakfast. Hold it, said Louis. I have an idea. I wonder what his idea is going to be. Louis went into Andrew's house and got a pepper shaker. Then he pushed back Andrew's head and sprinkled pepper up his nose. Andrew went, achoo! Did you see what went flying out of his mouth? And sneezed that tooth all the way across town. But the Tooth Fairy still got her tooth. I'm going to racing after that tooth. Love that story. And then at the end, they're eating all the apples they want. All right, now remember, if you have time, draw me a picture of the first time you lost your tooth. Maybe write a couple sentences. Or if you haven't lost a tooth yet, tell me when you think you might and who might pull it out. Or design a tooth pulling machine that would help parents pull their kids' teeth out when they're loose. All right? I look forward to seeing your responses. See you later.